Sup, it's Red, and today I'm going to be going over the new Babidi's dungeon. I know a lot of people are struggling with this, and this is currently like one of the best ways, if not the best way to get candy in the new Halloween update. And I know it's pretty hard and difficult, so I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks and how to kill the last boss of the dungeon, because I know a lot of people struggle with that, and then just like tips to make the dungeon itself easier. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. Alright, so these are going to be stream clips, so they're kind of fried, but the first tip I just wanted to say is, as you saw there, the Meteor crash put the mob behind the wall, so you don't have to fight them anymore. This is a really good method to just get rid of those, like, red demon guys, bro, because I swear they actually have the health of a Cell Jr. Like, it gets to a point, bro. Best thing to do, though, is just right-click the enemy close to a wall, and then use Meteor crash, and it'll get them, like, locked into your Meteor crash and put them behind the wall. And then, yeah, here's another example of me hitting him through the wall here. Just put him behind the wall, and then you don't even gotta think about him anymore. Alright, so once you get to the end of the first initial dungeon part, you will fight Pui Pui. This boss is actually pretty fucking easy. It has a lot of key resistance, so you want to rush spam him. But yeah, best thing to do is literally just get super rush and get normal rush and just keep spamming him over and over again. You will take a lot of damage from his occasional, like, it's kind of like a sniper blast ball, and then he'll shoot like a bunch of purple key blast. But if you have like a plethora of people, like say you're running a party of 8, you'll definitely be like stunning him enough to the point to where he won't even really be attacking back. But this guy's pretty easy, kind of squishy, but he takes way less damage from key, and this is confirmed because Imagine Absorb, you can absorb him and he gives you hella key resistance compared to melee, so he's definitely a melee only type of guy. Alright, now for the second boss of the dungeon, Yakon, what you're going to do is just charge key and then get into the queue, and then you'll just spawn in, and then he'll drain your entire party's key, and then you can either just like transform before you go or just stay in transformation. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can transform like while he's sucking your key. It doesn't matter. All you want to do is just be in form or transform into your form once you teleport and charge your key, and he will, you know, take too much key and die. It's pretty simple. They fixed it, so it's a lot easier now. Alright, so this is where I recommend having senzu beans. This is Dabura, the final boss of the dungeon. The main strategy is to just right click him or somehow like get aggro and then get him towards the wall of the arena, because the main thing that you're just going to want to do after that is just M1, 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 and then right click over and over again. As you can see here, this is the best method. It's like a pretty consistent way of keeping him just infinitely stunned. If he TPs behind you, you just want to use an evasive. Time skip works really good here because it just stops time and stops him, so you can get behind him and right click him into the wall again pretty easily, and then just reset the entire like infinite combo of doom. But as you can see here, it works pretty fucking well. Sometimes it's inconsistent, but other times it works like how it did here. I just got pretty lucky and he decided to not evade as much. But if you get spit on, if you get petrified, whatever, try to swap out with someone else in the raid. That's definitely the best thing to do. I was told that if you get petrified, you can just get key blasted and it'll break the petrification faster. I tested this and it didn't work. But let me know if you try that, if it works, because it did not work for me. Also, if you are in a large group of people and there's like someone soloing it and you're standing behind the guy who's doing the wall tech, all you want to do is hold F, because he can occasionally, you know, he'll teleport behind you and then just breathe fire on you. And then as you can see here, I'm taking a lot of chip damage, and it's just a part of it, bro. You gotta have senzu beans or it's gonna be pretty hard. Also, Giant Namekian works really well here. There's a new strategy going around with the new capsule, which is like the grounding capsule, I'm pretty sure, to where you can't fly anymore, but if you attack someone, they also can't fly. Works really well for this because he can't fly away from you, and it kind of just makes the wall tech even easier because, you know, he can't fly off. He's stuck on the ground with you, and it just works a lot better. Also, fundamentals capsule, really good in this situation. As you can see, I'm literally just M1ing. I'm not using a single skill, so just to speed it up, you can use fundamental capsule, but I actually wasn't even using it here, so it doesn't matter. But overall, those are like the two main things to do. When he transforms, he just gets stronger. He doesn't really get any new abilities or new things that he does, but like I think I show eventually here, like he'll TP behind me, and then I'll use time stop, and then it'll be pretty easily. And then again, the Gotenks Assist is just really fucking good here and just stuns him and lets you get a free combo. But yeah, man, I mean that's the dungeon. That's really it. This is the best like method overall to kill him, unless this gets changed. That you don't want to rush spam, you don't want to key spam. I've heard people that have been successful in like rush spamming him, but I mean, if you couldn't tell, this is like infinitely easier if you just somehow get him stuck. But you, like I said, you do need sensos. That guy died to one breath. He was full health and then died to a breath. So it really depends. It's kind of level reliant sometimes, because you do need enough defense to not die, because you will be getting hit, bro. Like, it's not a surefire way to do this with like no hit. But I mean, if you get really lucky, maybe you can. But like I said, he'll eventually break out, start to combo you and shit, and you just gotta heal up, get back down. He'll occasionally throw a beam at you, but most of the time, bro, you just want to sit towards the wall. Try to get some stuns off if you have any sort of stun move. Majin Absorb doesn't work here for a stun because it gives him iframes and doesn't let you combo off of it. You can use Majin Absorb as like an assist if someone gets petrified to stop the boss. But overall, Majin Absorb doesn't really work here. But yeah, I use time skip and then it lets me go back into it. Yeah. But overall, that's it. Also, one of the main things of this new update entirely is just the Gotenks Assist. It's probably one of the best assists, if not the best assist in the game right now for PvE, at least, because it can fully stun bosses and enemies for like 10 seconds, and you just get free, like, you can get 2 full combos off with them not even being able to do anything, no evasives or anything. If you're struggling that hard, I think the best method is trying to find a good Gotenks raid and getting the assist, but that's like a last resort type of thing, and if you already have the Gotenks assist, it's really good. Alright, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will say this, that the dungeon itself is so much easier with like 2 to 4 people. If you have 2 competent guys, like just you and your friend that have been playing for a while and you're both like decently good at the game, it's actually way easier. The scaling in this dungeon for some reason just feels super insane. Like, doing this with 4 people versus 8 people is just, it's like actually night and day, the difference. But overall, there's a theory going around that the more people you have, the more boxes spawn in for candy. And I mean, the main reason you're doing this is for candy anyways, so I don't know. I've tried it. I've gotten 1,800 when I did it with 4 people, and then I get around 2,000 to 2,200 when I do it with 8 people. But I also could have just been unlucky. I've only done this around like 6 or 7 times. I'm not even trying to joke. Like, genuinely, I think that's where I'm at. And yeah, but it's, I mean, you still get around 2,000 candy every time you do this anyways, no matter how many people you're doing it with, as long as you're breaking all of the boxes in every single room. But yeah, that's the guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.